Listening to my old songs back when I would talk about things that hadn't happened yet, but now I get to talk about. Just got back from South Beach, Collins Ave Shore Club. Always celebrating what I wanna see more of. Took my mom with me, let her soak up all the sunshine. Let her watch her rain stop, all because of sunshine. That's what I call foresight, that's what I call manifesting. Moving to the rhythm of my intuition. Anything I want, I speak into existence. That's how I'm living, that's how I'm winning. 5 bands a show now, and you know it's going up. Plays in the millions, guess I'm finally blowing up. Oh, what the feeling, 10 years making beats. Patience tastes bitter, but the aftertaste is so sweet. Could've stopped at any time, wouldn't have believed this. People used to talk down, but now I got them speechless. That's what I call foresight, that's what I call manifesting. Moving to the rhythm of my intuition. Anything I want, I speak into existence. That's how I'm living, that's how I'm winning. Look around, everyone sounding lazy. Am I the only one who does themselves on the daily? I don't wanna hear about these rappers with the same flows. Everybody cut, copy, paste, and where the game go. I remember when I was a kid that would've warranted excommunication from the game, now they rewarding it. Got me so glad I know myself. Moving to the rhythm of my intuition. Anything I want, I speak into existence. That's how I'm living, that's how I'm winning.
Looks like there's rain up ahead, like there's a crack in the heavens. Feels like my day could be turning, like I can tell that my luck's gonna change. If you could see me now, I'd probably let you down, but that's enough for me. You got me begging, baby. Looks like I'm on my knees again. Feels like the walls are closing in. Looks like I'm on my knees again. Looks like the tables have turned, like there's a change in the weather. Feels like my time is returning, like I'm about to get out of this cage. If you could see me now, I'd probably let you down, but that's enough for me. You got me begging, baby. Looks like I'm on my knees again. Feels like the walls are closing in. Looks like I'm on my knees again.
Shadows fall over my heart. I black out the moon. I wait for you to come around. You got me dancing in the dark. I've closed my eyes, but I won't sleep tonight. Baby, you should come with me. I'll take you to the dark side. Me and you and me, do bad things in the nighttime. Baby, you should come with me, and we can kill a light, hit the light, let it black out, hit the light, let it black out. Blackbird, black moon, black sky, black light, black everything black. Black heart, black keys, black diamonds, blacked out, black everything black. Black, everything, everything, all black. Everything, everything, all black. Everything, everything, all black. Everything, everything black. Nocturnal state of mind, children of the night, but it's the only way of life. It's black holes pulling me inside of this black heart, the black soul underneath this black sky. Baby, you should come with me. I'll take you to the dark side. Me and you and me, do bad things in the nighttime. Kill a light, hit the light, let it black out, hit the light, let it black out. Oh. Blackbird, black moon, black sky, black light, black everything black. Black heart, black keys, black diamonds, blacked out, black everything black. Black, everything, everything, all black. Everything, everything, all black. Everything, everything, all black. Everything, everything black.
Hey, what's up? Hope you're having a good evening, everyone. First stream since I've had COVID, so I'm really happy to be back here. Alright, so let's take a look at the total crypto market cap here and get the night started off. So as a lot of you probably know, we're actually in the middle of a nice little rally for total crypto market and Bitcoin right now. Alright, so for total crypto market cap, we have bearish momentum continuing to get weaker on the weekly. Very nice bullish cross here on the stochastic. The RSI is starting to get into that bullish control zone on the weekly, so this is definitely what we want to be seeing here. And this weekly candle going on right here, really loving the looks of this. Beautiful bullish engulfing. Highest levels we've seen since, yeah, just about the start of, the start of the year 2022. January 17th would be this week here. Alright, so for the daily, bullish momentum continues to grow. We're kind of flattening out here on the day compared to yesterday a little bit. So maybe a little bit of momentum getting weaker here. Not surprising after the rally that we just seen here though. The stochastic is coiling up, so attempting to decide what to do next. Quite overbought on the RSI for the daily. And look like a little bit of consolidation going on here for today currently, but let's see how many days straight was that of rallying here. So pretty well since March 15th, we've just been in a nice consistent uptrend here. So I'm not surprised that we see a little cooling off going on right now. 4 hour, bulls losing a bit of momentum, bearish cross on the stochastic. The RSI is pulling back slightly just around the top of that overbought region. And we got some slight bearish engulfing going on the 4 hour here. So realistically, we could still pull back for a nice little bit and we're still perfectly fine on here. And that's honestly expected after a rally that we've just seen like this. We're the most overbought that we've been since February 2022. So that's saying quite a lot right there. So if we do pull back further, which I think there's a good chance, if we were to hold this fib level here, which would be the, let's see, the 382 fib level, if we come down and we just form a higher low right at this fib level and then attempt to rally again, going to be looking amazing for total crypto market cap still. 1 hour, bearish momentum growing, bearish cross on the stochastic, bearish divergence on the RSI, and bearish engulfing on the candles. So definitely could be due for that little pullback here. Yeah, the large time frames I'm loving the looks of currently though. Beautiful bullish engulfing, bullish cross on the stochastic, starting to get into the bullish control zone on the RSI. And this MACD here, it's getting really close to flipping bullish on the weekly, which is definitely what we want to be seeing. We're still crossed bearish on the monthly. Bullish momentum's getting weaker. The RSI is still holding that bullish control zone though, and quite a lot of heavy consolidation going on this month so far. We wicked down pretty close to the 0.5 fib level, but it was a higher low than the previous 2 months, so I like the looks of the candles here. So over the next couple of days, we only have, let's see, we only have about 3-4 days left to this month. So as soon as we see how the next month begins, this stochastic could be looking completely different here. It does look like there's a little bit of bearish momentum attempting to build here on the monthly though, so I'll be keeping an eye on this to see whether that flips bearish or if it starts to pump again and we get some more bullish momentum coming in. Alright, so let's see how Bitcoin's looking today. Hey, what's up Norm? What's up Alex? Hope you guys are having a great night tonight. Bitcoin, I love the looks of the weekly here. We have the first bullish momentum on the weekly that we've had since November of 2021. So this is very significant right here that this is beginning to build. Beautiful bullish cross on the stochastic. RSI is attempting to get into the bullish control zone. And the bullish engulfing candles going on right now, phenomenal. So we've just been consolidating into this little rut we've been in here for probably about 3 months now. And now Bitcoin's finally attempting to rally again. So we did have some monthly bearish divergence, but it's looking like it may have played out here. We got the pullback, came down, just about touched the 618. We did not form a lower low, which is exactly what I wanted to see. As long as we held the floor right here around 29,000, still looking great for Bitcoin as we did consistent higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, and now it's looking like there's a good chance we're going to see another attempt at higher highs coming on Bitcoin. So the MACD and stochastic could be looking better on the monthly. The RSI I like the looks of, and the candles I really like the looks of right now. So there is still that monthly bearish divergence that we got to keep in mind, but based off the candles, it's honestly looking like Bitcoin wants to make another attempt at a nice rally in the coming days and weeks. Alright, so the daily. Bullish momentum is building on the MACD for the daily. The stochastic is coiled up, so attempting to decide what to do next. We are quite overbought, the most overbought that we've been on Bitcoin since, let's see. Since October of 2021. So I wouldn't be surprised if we do see a little bit of a cooling off period since we're so overbought right now. But it is definitely looking like it wants to make an attempt at a rally. So ideally what we want to see on Bitcoin is a clean break and hold above $53,000, which would be the tip of the shoulder for the head and shoulders pattern here. So if Bitcoin breaks and holds the $53,000 level, altcoins are likely going to be in for an absolutely explosive finale for this market cycle. And Bitcoin itself, we could be in for a very nice blow off top as well. Um, 4 hour. Bullish momentum's getting slightly weaker. Bearish cross on the stochastic. Overbought on the RSI. And just some consolidation going on the candles here. So same thing as total crypto market cap. If we see Bitcoin just consolidate around this level and hold this fib level as new support instead of resistance, that will be looking absolutely great on Bitcoin right now. We could be in for some minor consolidation or pullback, but I don't really expect it to be that major based on what Bitcoin's trying to do right now. Bearish momentum is growing on the 1 hour, bearish cross on the stochastic, bearish divergence on the 1 hour here, and slight bearish engulfing. So yeah, maybe we might cool off a little bit on Bitcoin, but the overall trend is definitely looking much more bullish than bearish currently, especially once we broke up above this level here at, let's see, 46,000 roughly. So the last real support I really want to see Bitcoin break is that $53,000 level. If we break and hold above here, well, the sky's the limit. We're very likely going to be breaking the new all-time highs and going into price discovery mode, which will bring the altcoin market to the absolute moon at that point. Alright, let's see how Ethereum's looking. Yeah, and if there's any coins that you guys want me to check out for you, or stocks or anything today, just let me know. I'll check out my regulars, and then I'll start doing whatever you guys want me to look at. Alright, so Ethereum. Bearish momentum's getting weaker on the weekly. Very, very beautiful bullish cross on the stochastic here. RSI starting to get into the bullish control zone. And same thing with Bitcoin total crypto market cap. The bullish engulfing we have going on the weekly right now is just phenomenal. And same thing as we have on Bitcoin. Higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. And now it's looking like we're about to make another crack at higher highs and see how that plays out. So bullish momentum on the dailies getting stronger. Compared to yesterday, we're kind of flattening out a little. Stochastic's coiled up, so attempting to decide what to do next. Quite overbought on the RSI. It does look like on the daily candles we are attempting to still bullishly engulf though, so the candles are looking very nice here on the daily. Bullish momentum's getting weaker on the 4 hour, bearish cross on the stochastic, overbought on the RSI, but starting to come down to the top of that overbought region. And very slight bearish engulfing going on here on the candles. Oh, just going to mute my phone here so it stops vibrating. Alright, so bearish engulfing on the 1 hour. Bearish cross on the stochastic for the 1 hour. Bearish momentum building on the 1 hour. So same thing as what I was talking about for Bitcoin and total crypto market cap. If we do pull back, I would like to see this fib level hold and form support here. Even if it does come down below that, we're still looking alright. But if we do form support at this fib level, it'll be showing extreme strength, which is definitely what we want to be seeing if we see a nice parabolic end of the market cycle. So I think Bitcoin's looking a bit nicer than Ethereum currently, but Ethereum is still looking quite nice. Yeah, the weekly on pretty well everything is just looking great to me. We don't really have much more bearish momentum on the MACD for the weekly here until that's going to flip bullish. Stochastic, I love how bullish that looks. The RSI is very close to the bullish control zone and we're bullishly engulfing here. So if we can finish the next few days looking anything like we do now, most cryptos are very likely going to be in for a powerful rally soon. Now XRP, this is a very interesting chart to me here. So you can see here we're actually getting pretty close to the top of this pennant here. As soon as we see this pennant break, XRP could be in for a very, very explosive parabolic move up. So back in 2017, as a lot of you know, we had the initial run up on XRP. We consolidated for a nice long period of time, and then it went pretty near vertical from about 20 cents to $3.20 roughly. So if we were to assume that this is the initial run up here that we seen in 2017, then whenever this pennant breaks and it starts to really rally, we could see some pretty near vertical movement on XRP going straight to the moon here. So I wouldn't be surprised whatsoever if we do see $5 to $10 or maybe even a lot higher on this asset. But whenever it really starts to pump, I'm expecting this to have quite a crazy move coming on it. Hey, what's up, Ty? Hope you're having a great night tonight. If there's anything that you guys want me to check out for you tonight, just let me know. Yeah, XRP, the weekly is looking phenomenal here on the MACD as well. Second week straight of bullish momentum building. Stochastics crossed bullish. RSI is very close to that bullish control zone, and the candles were just getting so close to the top of this pennant here. As soon as this does end up breaking and we decide which direction to go here, it's going to be honestly quite the crazy move on XRP likely. Out of all the charts I've talked about today, I think that this is probably one of the nicer looking ones just because of how long term of a pennant we've been in. And typically whenever you're in a nice big pennant like this, whenever it breaks, the move's going to be a very explosive one, whichever direction it decides to go. Alright, so let's see how Dogecoin's looking today. Oh wow, yeah, the weekly MACD on Doge just looks crazy. Just going to extend the fib levels out here a little further. So, really liking the looks of the stochastic. Very nice bullish cross on the stoch. The MACD is starting to show extreme bullish momentum starting to build on Doge. It's just coming up and starting to hug the bottom of the Fibonacci levels here. So, still at a really nice accumulation zone on this asset, but it's starting to show extreme strength and signs that we could be in for a very, very nice rally here. Okay, for the daily, we have the bulls losing momentum for the first time since March 16th. Just been in a nice little slow, consistent rally here. The stochastic starting to coil up, so attempting to decide what to do next. We're just slightly under that 70 overbought region on the RSI, so we do still have some room to go to the upside if it wants to. And we're just got a little bit of consolidation going on here on the candle for the daily. Yeah, sounds good, man. I'll check out CRO right as soon as I'm done looking at Doge here. So, bearish cross on the stochastic. RSI is still around the bullish control zone. A little bit of bearish engulfing going on here. 1 hour, lots of bearish momentum here. Bearish cross on the stochastic. Getting pretty close to oversold on the 1 hour RSI. And we still have some bearish engulfing going on the candles here. Yeah, after we've been rallying for this long, it's not surprising whatsoever that we do see a little bit of consolidation and cooling off going on. As long as we don't get crazy pullback on Bitcoin and the price just dumps, most cryptos are definitely very likely going to be in for a nice powerful rally in the coming days and weeks. So I'm really liking the looks of the crypto market currently. Alright, let's see how CRO is looking. Okay, so we actually have some stochastic information finally starting to build. This chart is newer for this asset, so there's not as much information available on the weekly yet. But the fact that the stochastic is now showing and crossed bullish, really liking the looks of this. The RSI is around the bullish control zone. We're bullishly engulfing, and now we're just hugging the top of the previous week here. I don't know if it's quite cup and handle, but it's almost looking like one. Yeah, I'm liking the looks of the weekly here for CRO. Stochastic's coiled up on the daily, losing a bit of bullish momentum on the daily. RSI is slightly overbought, starting to come to the top of that overbought region. And for today, it's just looking like we got consolidation going on here on the candle. Alright, so for the 4 hour, bulls are losing momentum, bearish cross on the Stoke. We are just under the overbought region now on the RSI, so that's looking nice. And a little bit of bearish engulfing going on here. 1 hour bearish momentum building, bearish cross on the stochastic. Starting to get closer to oversold, but we're not quite there. And bearish engulfing on the candle here. So yeah, we could see a little bit more consolidation here. But if we were to hold above 40.9 cents, the 786 fib level here, it's going to be looking nice. Honestly, this chart is looking pretty nice right now. Just going to wait to see a little more confirmation on Bitcoin. And yeah, if Bitcoin keeps running, this got a lot of upside potential here. So previous all-time highs just shy of $1. So about double from where we are right now. Not quite the risk reward that I look at for an entry, but if you're already holding this asset, it's definitely looking like there's a lot of potential upside. Is there anything else that you guys want me to check out for you tonight? I already took a look at Doge, might as well see how Shiba Inu's doing tonight. Alright, so on the weekly, bears losing momentum. Really liking the looks of this bullish cross on the stochastic. Pretty well neutral on the RSI, but we're bullishly engulfing here on the weekly candles. I hope you're having a good night, Matt. I'll check out Hex for you soon as I'm done taking a look at SHIB here. Okay, so daily. Really liking the looks of the bullish momentum on the daily building here. Stochastic is crossed bearish. Consolidation going on here, but looking like it's attempting to bullishly engulf. And bullish control zone on the RSI for the daily. So Shiba Inu actually looks like there's more upside potential coming here. 4 hour. Stochastic's crossed bearish. We were just quite overbought on the RSI, now it's cooled off a bit. Looking like the bulls are losing a bit of momentum here. 1 hour, bears gaining momentum, bearish cross on the stochastic. Just starting to enter the bearish control zone on the RSI with a little bit of bearish engulfing going on here. So smaller time frames, same with most cryptos. Looks like we could see a little bit of a cooling off going on. But I'm really liking the looks of the chart here. It's looking like there's quite a lot of accumulation going on here. The lows that we're seeing weren't as low as the previous lows here. And now we're attempting to bullishly engulf and break to the upside. So once we see Shiba Inu get up above the 618 fib level, it's going to look like there's a very nice chance that this is going to rally to new all-time highs as well, especially if we see Bitcoin really go. Yeah, it sounds good. I'll take a look at Hex and then I'll take a look at VBS. Alright, Hex. Really liking the looks of this. Bearish momentum's getting weaker on the weekly. Bullish cross on the stochastic. RSI's right up back around that neutral zone. Bullishly engulfing on the weekly candles here. Lots of bullish momentum building on the daily. Stochastic still crossed bullish clearly. We're not quite overbought yet on the RSI, so there's still more room to run to the upside. And we are attempting to bullishly engulf on the candles again. Yeah, and we did just have some daily bullish divergence as well before we seen this little pump manifest here.
It's not so long ago that the sound hit the nation.
4 hour, bulls losing momentum, bearish cross on the stochastic, RSI starting to come back down around the top of that overbought region. And we got a slight bearish engulfing going on here on the 4 hour, but that's not really a big deal. 1 hour, bears gaining momentum, bearish cross on the stochastic, neutral on the RSI, and we still got a little bit of bearish engulfing going on the candles here. So smaller time frames, maybe a little cooling off, but the daily really liking the looks of this. Strong momentum building, still cross bullish, room to run to the upside on the RSI, and attempting to bullishly engulf on the candles. And the weekly just looks great to me as well, with the bears losing momentum and the bullish cross on the stochastic, bullish engulfing. Alright, so let's see how VVS is looking tonight. And my favorite DeFi 1.0 protocol.
It's not so long ago that the sound hit the nation. Every Saturday
Alright, so on the weekly, bullish engulfing going on the candles, bullish cross on the stochastic. Daily looks great for the MACD here, lots of bullish momentum building. Stochastic did just cross bearish, but we are still attempting to bullishly engulf, and we also do have more room on the RSI to run to the upside if it wants to. 4 hour, bulls losing a little bit of momentum, stochastics cross bearish on the 4 hour as well. We are slightly overbought on the RSI, but it's flattening out here. And the candles looks like it is attempting to hold this zone here. So a bit of consolidation going on. Bears gaining momentum on the 1 hour, bearish cross on the stochastic. Still in the bullish control zone on the RSI. And just a lot of consolidation going on the candles here for the 1 hour. Honestly, the smaller time frames on VVS is looking stronger than a lot of cryptos right now. Wouldn't be surprised if we do see a little bit of a cool off after the nice little rally that we've had over the past week or so. But honestly, the larger time frames are looking quite bullish on this asset right now. Yeah, it's looking almost like we're forming a little double bottom here. Actually, this is just slightly lower. Yeah, I'm liking the way that the bottom's rounding out right here. Lots of bullish momentum, more room to run to the upside. Stochastic's the only thing that really doesn't look that great on the daily, but everything else for VVS looks like it really wants to run here. So this is both showing signs of rallying again. Oh, and the RSI, I believe we've actually just formed a higher high. Yeah, the RSI right here is higher than the high we've seen right here. So it does look like this asset wants to run. So VVS is looking like it does want to run, and we're also still at a phenomenal accumulation zone on this asset. So if I'm not mistaken, it would be over 15x to the previous all-time high here. So great risk reward on this asset, and it does look like it wants to run here. And that's excluding what VVS's use case actually is. So whenever you consider what the use case of this is with farming other coins on Kronos chain, VVS is looking like a phenomenal entry right now. Yeah, is there anything else that you guys want me to check out for you tonight? Alright, Casper Labs. Bullish momentum getting weaker on the weekly, but very nice bullish cross on the stochastic. Bullish engulfing on the candles here. Bullish momentum beginning to build again on the daily. Bullish cross on the stochastic. Bullish engulfing on the candles. Bullish control zone on the RSI with more room to run to the upside. Yeah, sounds good. I'll check out MMED right as soon as I'm done looking at this chart here. 4 hour bullish momentum getting weaker. Bearish cross on the stochastic. RSI is not looking that bad. Did pull back under the overbought zone and didn't really see much movement happen on the candles here. We do have a slight bearish engulfing going on the 4 hour here. Bearish momentum building on the 1 hour, bearish cross on the stochastic. RSI is still around the neutral zone, and a little bit of bearish engulfing here. So smaller time frames looks like it does want to cool off a little bit, but larger time frames like the daily here, really liking the looks of Casper Labs right now. And this is another asset where it's around a phenomenal accumulation zone, so if we do see this run, huge upside potential on this asset. Alright, MindMed. So bullish momentum is building on the weekly, 3 weeks straight of bullish momentum building. Bullish cross on the stochastic here for the weekly. RSI is starting to work its way up to neutral. And we are bullishly engulfing here on the weekly candle. So that's looking quite nice there. For the daily, we have a little bit of bullish momentum getting weaker here. Stochastic's coiling up, so it looks like it's attempting to decide what to do next. Bullish control zone on the RSI, and we do have some nice bullish engulfing going on here. It's not too crazy, but just consistent slow bullish engulfing going on pretty well each day here over the past, the past trading week, 5-6 days. Bullish momentum getting weaker on the 4 hour, bearish cross on the stochastic, neutral on the RSI, and quite a bit of consolidation, slight bearish engulfing going on the 4 hour. So smaller time frames does look like it wants to cool down a little bit. I would be keeping an eye on the stochastic for the daily right here just to see how this plays out. If that crosses bearish, could be in for a slight pullback, but if we form a high or low above about $1.19, $1.18 roughly, still going to be looking great for MindMed at that point. I'd say it's looking more bullish than bearish currently. I'm just going to wait for a little more confirmation on this asset. I'll actually take a look at AMC as well, since I know that had a nice little rally today. Yeah, first bullish momentum we've had on AMC since July 2021, so that's very significant. Very nice bullish cross on the stochastic here. RSI is back up around neutral, and I'm really liking the looks of this weekly candle here. That's very nice clear bullish engulfing going on here. Huge bullish momentum on the daily here for the MACD. Stochastic's coiling up, so it's attempting to decide what it wants to do next. We are overbought on the RSI, but the bullish engulfing that we got going on today is pretty crazy, honestly. So AMC is looking very nice right now on the larger time frames. 4 hour bullish momentum building. Stochastic coiled up and crossed bullish. RSI just formed a higher high than the previous high here. We are quite overbought, but the way that we just formed a higher high, I'm really liking the looks of that. And the bullish engulfing going on the 4 hour for AMC looks very nice as well. Bullish momentum building on the 1 hour, bullish cross on the stochastic. We are quite overbought on the 1 hour, but it's not that huge of a deal whenever the larger time frames looks as nice as it does. Even on the 1 hour, we have some very nice bullish engulfing going on here on this asset. So this is probably one of my favorite looking charts so far today would be AMC. The previous all-time high was $75. So let's see. Pretty close to 3x from where we currently are on this asset. So definitely looking like there's a lot of potential here, especially if we see new all-time highs in price discovery mode on AMC. Anything else you guys want me to check out for you tonight? Alright, Quant. So bearish momentum's getting weaker on the weekly. Very nice bullish cross on the stochastic. RSI is pretty close to a perfect neutral. Very nice bullish engulfing going on here on the weekly as well. For today, the bullish momentum's just cooling off, getting a bit weaker. Stochastic's coiled up, so it's attempting to decide what to do next. The RSI is pulling back, getting pretty close to the top of the overbought region. And just consolidation going on the candle here today. Bearish momentum building on the 4 hour, bearish cross on the stochastic, neutral on the RSI, and slight bearish engulfing. Yeah, if my voice sounds a little cracky, sorry, I'm still getting over the COVID that I had over the past 2 weeks. Bearish momentum building on the 1 hour, bearish cross on the stochastic. RSI got pretty close to oversold, just right above that oversold region. And so far for the candle that we got going on for this hour, it's just consolidating and attempting to hold here. So smaller time frames looks alright on Quant, and larger time frames I'm liking the looks of as well. Looks like there's a lot of accumulation going on this asset. Higher lows, looks like there's just been consistent accumulation, higher lows, and now it's making an attempt at higher highs here. And this is also quite a nice accumulation zone down here. Typically, once we get under the 618, if I'm bullish on an asset, I'll begin to accumulate, and down around the 786 is where I'll pick up some heavier bags. So it looks like it does want to rally, and it's also a pretty nice risk-reward ratio from the previous high here. Yeah, sounds good. Have a good night, Ty. Thanks for having you on the stream tonight. Okay, let's see. Alliance block. Alright, bearish momentum's getting weaker. Not a clear bullish cross on the stochastic like we see on a lot of assets, still coiled up, so attempting to decide what to do next. The RSI was just slightly oversold, right around that oversold region, and starting to come back around now. And this looks like we just got the slightest bullish engulfing attempting here on the weekly. Daily. Bullish momentum's attempting to grow, but still kind of flattened out, same as the last day we had here. Stochastic's crossed bearish, but attempting to round out a little bit. Neutral on the RSI. And making an attempt at bullish engulfing on the daily here, but nothing too powerful yet. Bullish momentum building on the 4 hour. Stochastic coiled up. Bullish control zone on the RSI, so that's looking nice at least. And it looks like we just got some consolidation going on here on the candles. 1 hour bullish momentum getting weaker, bearish cross on the stochastic. Still around the bullish control zone for the RSI, and very slight bearish engulfing going on here. So this isn't looking as nice as a lot of cryptos right now, so I'd probably wait for a little more information to develop on this asset. But the risk-reward ratio from where we currently are is actually very, very nice. Typically I'll aim for at least a 5-to-1 risk-reward ratio from previous all-time highs on an asset that I'm going to accumulate. And this would definitely be over a 5x to previous all-time highs currently. So for accumulation zone, this is very nice. And if we do see signs of this beginning to rally, I would probably be picking up a bag around these levels on Alliance block. And let's see how precious metals are looking tonight. Not really surprised that we see consolidation going on gold whenever we've seen stocks starting to take off over the past couple of days. So bullish momentum's getting weaker on the weekly, bearish cross on the stochastic. We were just slightly overbought on the RSI and cooled off a little. Now it's rounding out. Looks like it's tempting to go again. And it looks like we do have a bull flag going on right here. For the daily, bears gaining momentum, bearish cross on the stochastic. Still neutral on the RSI, and slight bearish engulfing going on here on the candles. Bearish momentum building on the 4 hour. Stochastic's kind of coiled up, but cross bearish currently. Still more room on the RSI to go to the downside if it really wants to. Not quite oversold yet, and bearish engulfing on the candles here. Yeah, sounds good. I'll take a look at Tesla in just 1 sec. I'll just finish looking at gold here. Bearish momentum getting weaker on the 1 hour. Bullish cross on the stochastic. We do have some 1 hour bullish divergence on gold though currently. So 1 hour bullish divergence, and weekly we have a nice little bull flag. So see how this plays out on gold over the next couple of days. Oh yeah, Tesla I'm really liking the looks of so far on the weekly. Bearish momentum getting significantly weaker. Very nice bullish cross on the stochastic here. Bullish control zone on the RSI. And very nice bullish engulfing going on here for the weekly candles. Quite a lot of bullish momentum building here on the daily as well. Most bullish momentum we've seen since November of 2021, so that would be whenever Tesla actually peaked. Cross bullish, slightly overbought on the RSI. Yeah, whenever Tesla really decides to run, the RSI can go quite high anyways. Went up to about 96 whenever it had peaked last. So still room on the RSI if it really wants to go. And I really like the looks of the bullish engulfing going on here. 4 hour bullish momentum building, bullish cross on the stochastic. We are overbought on the RSI, but just very beautiful bullish engulfing going on here on the candles. Bullish momentum getting a little weaker on the 1 hour. Still cross bullish on the stochastic though. We do have some bearish divergence on Tesla, but honestly this asset probably doesn't care that much about that. Could get a little bit of a pullback, but larger time frames just look so nice on Tesla. I don't think a little bearish divergence on the 1 hour is going to hurt much. If we do pull back slightly, it's probably just going to be a little consolidation before it runs again. Half hour bullish momentum getting weaker, stochastic coiling up, bearish divergence on the half hour, and just looks like consolidation honestly on the candles here. Yeah, honestly Tesla looks quite powerful right now. And whenever you look at the daily RSI here, still has quite a lot of room if it really wants to run here. So definitely looking more bullish than bearish on Tesla. And if we do see Tesla go into price discovery mode, let's see, last time we were around 900, went up to around 1200, so it was about 1/3 of its price right there. So Tesla's got quite a lot of upside potential as well from where we are currently. I wouldn't be accumulating at these levels as we're over the 236 fib level, but anyone that's already holding Tesla, definitely looking very nice, like there's good potential for a nice rally incoming here. I had already checked out VVS, but I'll actually take a look at that again if you want to see that. Yeah, this would currently be my favorite asset that I'm holding anyway, so I'm always interested to take a look at VVS. Alright, so bullish cross on the stochastic for the weekly. Bullish engulfing on the candles for the weekly. Bullish momentum growing on the MACD for the daily. We do have a bearish cross on the stochastic, so got to keep that in mind. But we do still have quite a lot of room on the RSI to run to the upside on the daily. Just very nice rally that we've had going on here over the past, let's see, a little over a week. Looks like we do have a little consolidation going on today, which that's not surprising whatsoever after the rally we've seen on a lot of cryptos over the past week. 4-hour bullish momentum getting weaker, bearish cross on the stochastic, getting pretty close to the top of that overbought region. And bearish engulfing on the candles, attempting to bearishly engulf on this 4-hour as well. So maybe we will see a slight pullback, but definitely looking like it wants to run. Bearish momentum building on the 1-hour, bearish cross on the stochastic. Still around the bullish control zone on the RSI, and attempting to bearishly engulf on the 1-hour. So if we do see a pullback, all we need on VVS is for it to just form a higher low above 0.00002122. And if we see a higher low above those regions, still looking great on this asset. And I really like the way that this is beginning to round out here and looks like it wants to make a nice attempt at a rally. And from previous all-time highs, we're also over a 15x if I'm not mistaken, so phenomenal accumulation zone. This asset looks like it does want to make an attempt at rallying, and the RSI is actually the highest that we've had on the daily so far. So really liking the looks of that currently as well. Yeah, overall VVS is looking quite bullish. We're at a phenomenal accumulation zone, and whenever you consider the actual utility of this coin, this is just an absolutely phenomenal asset to be accumulating currently. Both are based on accumulation zone and utility of the coin. Is there anything else that you guys want me to check out for you tonight? I'm going to take a look at one of my favorite high-risk coins, AION here. The utility is pretty well non-existent, but the technicals on this asset is very interesting to me. So on the weekly, bears continue to lose momentum. Very nice bullish cross on the stochastic here. Starting to get up back around neutral on the RSI, and bullish engulfing on the candles here. On the daily, bulls are gaining momentum, stochastic's coiling up, so attempting to decide what to do next. We are overbought on the RSI, and we've just had quite a nice rally over probably about the past 2 weeks roughly here. So I'm not really surprised if we do see a bit of consolidation going on the smaller time frames. Yeah, it sounds good normal. Take a look at seller right as soon as I'm done checking this out. Bullish momentum getting weaker on the 4 hour. Bearish cross on the stochastic. Starting to pull back to around the top of the overbought region. And just a lot of consolidation going on here. So far we just formed a higher low, so consistent higher highs, higher low, higher high, higher low. And AION is another one that's around a really interesting accumulation zone. For something high risk like this, I would probably stop accumulating pretty soon. Just try to keep it around 10 cents. And probably sell about 15 to 20% of my bag once we reach this recent high at 70 cents, just to remove my initial investment and take the risk out. And then I'd probably leave the rest to see if we go to these higher levels like $4 and $12 and let's see, $12.25 roughly. It's a little higher than that, but yeah, if we see any form of rally like that whatsoever in AION, this is definitely going to be an interesting asset. Yeah, I really like the looks of this chart actually. So bearish momentum's getting significantly weaker. Bullish cross on the stochastic for the weekly. Very clear cross as well. Back up around neutral on the RSI. And very nice bullish engulfing here. I like the way that we just formed bottom here at this fib level. And now we're bullishly engulfing here. Losing a little bit of bullish momentum for the daily here, but not surprising after the rally we've just seen on this. Stochastic's coiling up, so attempting to decide what direction to go next. We are overbought on the RSI, starting to come back down a little bit towards the top of that overbought region. And for the day, the daily candle today, just some consolidation going on here. 4 hour bearish momentum growing, bearish cross on the stochastic. Back under the overbought region now for the RSI, and just consolidating on the candles so far. Stochastic's coiled up on the 1 hour, bearish momentum getting weaker, neutral on the RSI, and consolidation on the candles. So smaller time frames are looking alright, and the larger time frames is actually looking really, really nice on this asset currently. I really like the looks of this bullish engulfing going on. Really like the looks of the stochastic and how clear of a bullish cross this is. So all we really need to see is for the MACD on the weekly to flip bullish, and this has quite a lot of upside potential on it. Anything else you guys want me to check out for you tonight? Might as well see how the US stock market's holding up. Alright, so Dow Jones, bearish momentum's getting weaker. Very nice bullish cross on the stochastic. Neutral on the RSI. And bullishly engulfing on the weekly here. So 2 weeks straight of bullish engulfing. Bullish engulfing on the daily candles. Still lots of room on the RSI to run to the upside. Bullish cross on the stochastic. And the bulls are losing a bit of momentum on the MACD, but everything else looks nice right now. Bullish momentum is attempting to build on the MACD for the 4 hour. Bullish cross on the stochastic. RSI still has room to run on the 4 hour. And bullish engulfing on the candles here. Dow Jones is looking very nice right now. Bullish momentum building on the 1 hour. Stochastic coiled up, so it's attempting to decide what to do next. Bullish control zone on the RSI. And it looks like we have a bull flag going on here on the 1 hour. So overall, Dow Jones is looking very nice right now. Much better than it was the last time I'd taken a look at it. Okay, NASDAQ, bearish momentum's getting weaker, bullish cross on the stochastic, neutral on the RSI, Very nice bullish engulfing going on, and I love the way that we just wicked down to the top of the 236 fib level and then hooked and ran. Bullish momentum's building on the daily, bullish cross on the stochastic, still room on the RSI to run to the upside, and bullishly engulfing here. And the bullish divergence that we'd seen looks like it's playing out pretty nicely as well here. Bullish momentum's building on the 4 hour, bullish cross on the stochastic, overbought on the RSI, but I like the way that we formed a high above this recent high, and we're bullishly engulfing here. 1 hour looks like it's cooling off a little bit, but this looks like a bull flag here. Just back slightly under the overbought zone on the RSI. Stochastic's coiling up, so it's attempting to decide what to do next in smaller time frames. Both the Nasdaq and Dow Jones look very, very nice right now. Yeah, if there's anything that you guys want me to check out for you tonight, I'll probably check out a few more assets and then call it a night. Bearish momentum's getting weaker on the weekly for the S&P 500. Bullish cross on the stochastic, very clear bullish cross. Bullish control zone on the RSI, and very nice bullish engulfing going on here over the past 2 weeks for the S&P. Bullish momentum's getting weaker on the daily, bullish cross on the stochastic. The RSI is getting pretty close to overbought, but not quite yet, so we still got room to run. And very nice bullish engulfing going on the candles as well. So all the stock indexes are looking quite phenomenal right now for the US stock market. Bullish momentum building on the 4 hour, bullish cross on the stochastic, overbought on the RSI, but still looking alright. And bullish engulfing on the candles here. Bullish momentum getting weaker on the 1 hour, stochastic's coiling up. Just slightly under overbought on the RSI, and looking like we have a bull flag on the 1 hour as well. So, honestly, I really like the looks of all three of the major US stock indexes currently. They're looking far, far better than they were the last time that I'd done my stream. Yeah, if there's nothing else that you guys want to see tonight, I'll probably take a look at silver and then call it a night. Alright, bullish momentum's getting weaker on the weekly. Bearish cross on the stochastic. Still around the bullish control zone on the RSI. And just a lot of consolidation going on here. Looks like we actually have a bull flag on silver as well for the weekly. Bearish momentum's growing on the daily. Stochastic's coiling up, so it's attempting to decide what to do next. Neutral on the RSI, and bearish engulfing on the candle here. 4 hour bearish momentum growing, bearish cross on the stochastic. Still room on the RSI to go down further if it really wants to. And we did have some consistent bearish engulfing here, but so far for the 4 hour candle we're on now, it just looks like consolidation. And bullish momentum building on the 1 hour, bullish cross on the stochastic. We do have some 1 hour bullish divergence here on silver, so I do like the looks of that here. Yeah, for silver, if we do pull back, all we really want to see is a higher low above 22.125. And as long as we see a higher low there, still looking really nice for silver. So both gold and silver look like we could see a little bit of consolidation incoming, especially the way that stocks are rallying now. But overall, I do still really like the looks of both gold and silver for a potential new all-time high rally in the coming months. Alright, well, I'm going to call it a night, everyone. It was a great first stream back, and thanks for having you all on the stream tonight. I'll talk to you all tomorrow.
I don't say much, but I hear everything that I said. It don't go over my head. Success is the best revenge, no stress, I still ain't missed. We could've got round there, put it on social media, I ruined his cred. Could've grabbed a habab, put two in his head, but I let God do it instead. They done man wrong, where are they now? Nowhere to be seen. Where they at? The power's strong, where am I now? I've been in the charts for 18 weeks. My bro stay knocking man out, make man tap out, but I stay on his beam like a beep. Bro, I know it's long time no see, but I'm here whenever you need. Sat in a band or watching Snap weren't good for my mental health. The things that I see on a daily basis be on a daily melt. For real. Why the hell would I dwell on the past when I made profit off the pain I felt? How the fuck these guys gonna date these girls when they can't even pay for themselves? How? Few of these females left me on red back then, but I look now, I bet they regret it. They used to ask what I do for a living, I said that I work in a chemist. I had no money, I weren't embarrassed, I'm doing that road in my Toyota Yaris. C-Squad late tryna cut through traffic, rule number one, don't panic. I know they hate that they can't ignore me, I'm all over London town. It's funny to think that I went OT when I was 16 for £100. I get gal easy, you know, true. LYM, we don't run them down. I couldn't care less what they say on the blogs as long as my mum's proud. I keep on telling the young bulls grind on quick, cause it's all about timing. Bro's on a ped with a brick on him and he's trying to blend in so he's wearing a high vis. Always trying to get the party done, that's how I got nicked that wireless. Alright. I told little bro when I stepped out of Souls is calm, one day I'll headline. They done man wrong, where are they now? Nowhere to be seen. Where they at? The power's strong, where am I now? I've been in the charts for 18 weeks. My bro stay knocking man out, make man tap out, but I stay on his beam like a beep. Bro, I know it's long time no see, but I'm here whenever you need. Put my life on the line to see bro elevate. Sometimes I feel like I'm way too generous. Step on the gas one time, accelerate. I need the same time piece as Federers. First flight that I took was an easy jet, now it's TXP, I'm on Emirates. Live your movie, I say it with emphasis, but the flow too effortless. I'm wary, gotta stay on my pivot. Stay on it. Reminding myself it's business. Gotta stay on my feelings. Still gotta weigh out my options. I met a lot of these rappers, and we ain't got nothing in common. Tryna ship out the bud from Cali, everyone got bud from Holland. The weed that I dropped my tape Wild West, I painted my city orange. I see a lot of videos look like mine, I don't even mind, just pay me homage. Stuck in the trenches, skin go pale. I've been in LA, now my skin look olive. I told little bro gotta stay in school, my bad example, I didn't go college. I listen a lot, but I don't speak much, I kept it brief, she think that I'm shy. She's down for the cause, I told her I'm done, she said she want more, I bring in my guy. I was dead broke, I had no hope, I sat and I thought about ending my life. I was down bad and they asked how I am, I got out like a man and I said I'm alright. I got on my grind, didn't make excuses, stayed in the trap, got hot, got humid. The hood just full up of drug consumers, so we abuse it. If I don't do it, then someone gon' do it. Trusted a man and he done me like Judas. They're opportunists, no opportunity, trusting the government, but they're all clueless. They done man wrong, where are they now? Nowhere to be seen. Where they at? The power's strong, where am I now? I've been in the charts for 18 weeks. My bro stay knocking man out, make man tap out, but I stay on his beam like a beep. Bro, I know it's long time no see, but I'm here whenever you need.
So I wanna say Alhamdulillah, God give me everything. Alhamdulillah, I know you got this, don't like this. Alhamdulillah.